Welcome back to part 2 of this series where we find the perimeter of composite shapes. Remember that the perimeter is the distance around a 2D object, and a composite figure is a shape made up of several simple geometric figures. Starting with question 1, a regular hexagonal gazebo has a perimeter of 168 inches. Determine the length of one side of the gazebo. So a hexagon is a six-sided shape, and we're told that it's a regular hexagon, meaning that all of the sides are equal. That being said, this is a very simple problem. If we want to determine the length of one side, all we have to do is divide 168 by the total number of sides, and you're good to go. So 168 divided by 6 is equal to exactly 28 inches per each side. Question 2 is a little more challenging. The cross-section of a greenhouse roof is an isosceles triangle with a height of 4 meters and a base of 6 meters. Calculate the perimeter of the triangle. Now an isosceles triangle is one where two of the sides are equal. So I've drawn for you a triangle, and this side and this side, for it to be an isosceles, need to be the same length. In addition, the angle here and here would be the same, although that's not important in this particular problem. So the height, that is from here to here, is 4, and the base from one vertex to the other is 6. We need to find the perimeter of this thing. And to find the perimeter, we add up all the sides. So we already have one side at 6. But we need to find these two unknown sides. If we find one of the sides, then we've automatically found the other. Notice that when you cut this triangle down the middle, you actually form a right triangle, a 90-degree triangle. And with 90-degree triangles, you can use the Pythagorean theorem. A squared plus b squared is equal to c squared. The distance from here to here is half of 6, it's 3. So we have everything we need to use the Pythagorean theorem. We have this side, and we have this side, which are a and b. Remember, c is always designated as the longest side, called the hypotenuse. So I'm going to replace a with 3, 3 squared. I'm going to replace b with 4, 4 squared, c squared. That's equal to 9, that's equal to 16, and c squared is left the way it is. 25 is equal to c squared. We square root both sides, and we get c is equal to 5. So we just found out this side length, it's 5, and notice that 5 is larger than 3 and 4. That's an indicator that you've done this correct. So this is 5, and since it's an isosceles, that's also 5. 6 plus 5 is equal to a perimeter of 16 meters. And there you have it. 2 more examples on how to find the perimeter of a composite shape.